What's up, everybody? It's your boy AlexisMaurice and my co-host, Mr.
Trey Hollywood.
And welcome to an all-new episode of The Wine Up. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine, pull up a chair, because we are about to discuss the latest hot topics in Hollywood, in news, in pop culture, and all of that good stuff. Now, before we begin, make sure that you go ahead and like this video. Make sure that you share it on all of your social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, the new one, which is called Spill, child.
Wait, no, there's another one that just came out called Thread.
Thread and Spill.
Thread look kind of like Twitter. And so, I don't know.
Go ahead and share on all of those particular platforms. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pour myself a glass of wine. I am drinking tonight on some Cabernet Sauvignon, Peaks and Tides. Trey, what are you drinking tonight?
I actually have some Roscato Sweet Red.
Roscato Sweet Red.
Roscato, yes. Roscato.
So cheers to you, my friend. Cheers.
Yes.
Listen, after the day that Keke Palmer is having, we all need to drink a glass of wine because there's a lot of drama going on between her and her boyfriend. Now, Keke Palmer was down to the Usher residency concert in Las Vegas. But honey, Keke Palmer was down there in her black dress, honey. Looked like she had a little one piece up under some sheer see-through number. Booty cheeks out just clapping, breasts just vivacious. Honey, Keke Palmer, the mother, was out in Vegas having a good time.
So she is a mother.
I'm a mother.
But Usher made his way over to Keke, and he basically serenaded her under his song, There Goes My Baby. You don't know how much it feels to call you my... I lost the beat. Little 1-2 that was going on though. But Keke Palmer's baby daddy, honey, boyfriend was not too pleased with what he actually saw.
He retweeted a post that somebody posted basically of Keke Palmer at the show and of them, him serenading her and her actually, singing a little bit with him. And he had some words.
So you can see it right now. It says the outfit though, you are mom. And so that sent Twitter and social media into a roar because they felt like, why is he judging his baby mama like she looked good? What did you think when you saw the tweet from her baby daddy?
So for me, let's go ahead before we start this conversation. I want to mention that I absolutely love Keke Palmer. Everyone knows, you know me, you know how huge of a fan I am of Keke Palmer. I am a ride or die for her. But when I saw the tweet, it took me to a moment of realization that social media ruined relationships. And in different aspects. It can ruin it from people sliding into somebody's DMs. It also can ruin it by people putting their business on social media. I'm not a firm believer of putting your business on social media if you're bothered by something that your partner does. Probably in my past I have, but as I've grown into the man that I am today, no.
Okay, girl, bye.
No, because people don't even know because even my
last
situation.
No. Your feelings about a lot of stuff, Trey. I can definitely see you being Keke Palmer's boyfriend upset because your man is down to the residency in Las Vegas, down to the Caesar Palace, getting serenaded by Usher. I can clearly see, look how you looking right now, your disposition. You will be all up in arms. Quit lying.
I would not, because honestly, I even use my most recent situation where he always was naked or half naked on social media, but nobody would even know that it bothered me because I didn't put it on social media. I've grown, trust me. I've been single for quite some time, and I've dated, and I've learned what I like and don't like, and what I'm not going to put on social media. So I feel where he's coming from, and what makes me upset is because people always have their 2 cents to put in, right? And of course, that's what we're doing. We're putting our 2 cents, what we feel about it.
I mean, I'm putting in 25 cents. I'm putting in 25 cents, boo.
I'm calling him a hater. Just put a whole $1 in there. A whole $1. But I don't like how people on social media are calling him a hater. Like, she shouldn't love him no more. My thing is, people play double standards. Let's say if it was him down there at the Beyonce concert and he gets serenaded by Beyonce.
Now, why am I in it? And you could have did it. See how I get wrong because you never apologized.
Social media be in an uproar. Oh, Keke, leave him. Boo, boo, boo. He's a dog. He's this. Right? It's a double standard when a man does something and a woman does something. It's the difference because Keke is the star and he's just the father of her baby, right?
Her baby daddy. That's just my baby daddy.
That's just my baby daddy. Who that is? My baby daddy. Who that is? My baby daddy.
But
Lord.
just from his tweet, though, I don't feel that he had a problem with Usher serenading him. He made a comment about what she was wearing and was it appropriate as a mother. So do you feel what she had on was appropriate or not?
I mean, the thing about it is, you think about it, they've been together since 2021, right? He's been with her through her blemishes in her face when she talked about, her stuff that she had going on. He's been with her before where she is now, right? She's been with him before where he is right now. But I think the difference about it is that when people get to a certain space and they feel more sexy in their skin, they may start doing different things than what they used to do. I just feel that Keke would not have done this previously if this baby did not do what it did to her. You know what I'm saying? This baby glowed her up. It did.
Honey, Keke is fine. She is fine.
She is. But think about prior to this baby, she was never out and wearing stuff like that. So honestly, yes, as a woman, I think you should always be able to wear what you want to wear, be beautiful and sexy. But also remember that yes, you do have a man at home. Yes, you do have a baby at home. And when you put yourself on a market like that, it makes yourself look like, okay, well, you're single, right? When you put actions and you do certain stuff, it makes it kind of look like you're single. And I say that because I actually was even having a conversation with a friend of mine. He was like, are they even together? He was like, or do they just have a child together?
Oh, come on. You know what?
But then, hold on, wait, let me finish. But then there also was a thing, and I kind of understand that because, Keke always says, I'm a mother, I'm a mom, I'm a mother.
I'm a mother.
So some people were saying he was joking because he basically said, you're a mom, But then he followed up with more tweets.
Let's talk about it. He followed up with another tweet and he said this: we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others, and he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. Do you agree with him in this case?
So again, I think that a woman should be able to present herself in a sexy way if she feels sexy.
Right.
But I do think that I think a mother or a woman or even a man should be mindful of their actions and what it puts and presents on social media compared to when you come home.
Listen, come on now. This is how I feel. Keke Palmer looked amazing.
That's not the debate here. That's not the debate.
I don't think what she had on was a bad representation of his family, his child's mother. I don't think it was a bad representation of her brand. Honey, she got ass and titties, and she was turning around and showing the world that, yes, baby, I had a whole baby. I'm a whole mother.
I'm a mother.
But honey, I still look good, okay? My snapback game was on 10. I look amazing. I even think what she had on was very tasteful. I've seen some trashy shit. Keke, to me, is out in Vegas with her girlfriends. She's looking good. She's feeling sexy. Honey, Usher done came up and he's serenading you. Bitch, I probably would have took all my damn clothes off if I was down there. So I just feel like I understand what he's saying. No man wants his woman to be all out in the street looking like a $2 hoe. But I feel like Keke was good. I felt that she looked fine. She didn't do too much. And she was just very sexy. And I think her man, although he may feel some type of way, to your point, he should have waited till Keke got home. And let's talk about this thing. Don't be tweeting or putting that out there, because now you got everybody hating you. Like everybody
you got everybody in your business.
Because of the fact that you are coming across as a hater. To your point, at the same concert, the point when Usher has the stripper comes out and she's doing the pole dance, if she would have pulled him up on stage and gave him a lap dance, nobody would have had anything to say. But because it's a woman and it's Keke, I feel like he and other people are actually kind of hating just a little bit.
I just think that as a community or as people, we shouldn't play double standards. And we know that if it was him in the role, people would be on Keke's side. People wouldn't be on his side. And it's not fair to him.
It's not fair to him what?
It's not fair to him
because he got
to be
morals and standards.
No, it's not fair to him to be chastised and called a hater and all this other kind of stuff on social media because his feelings are valid. However, his feelings should have been done in a different way. He's at home with a baby while his girl is out hanging out in Vegas, and he's at home with a baby.
And
baby. It is his baby, yes.
She at home with her baby, and he probably out sometimes having a trip, having a good time with his boys.
But we don't see it. But we don't see him getting serenaded on. We don't see him down in the strip club with girls in his lap.
So let me ask you a question, Trey. Let's say you at a house party with your dude, right? And you got a dude and he fine. You're trying to holler at him. One particular person walk up to him and grab him and whisper in his ear. How would you feel if that happened? Like, would you be mad at your dude if he didn't brush the boy off? How would you feel if your man basically was kind of the object of someone's obsession?
That actually has happened to me. The person actually basically approached the guy I was with, and the guy was like, I'm here with him, and just went on about our day. Of course, we talked about it when we got home. My thing is, it's all about how you present yourself, how you make the other person feel, and he didn't make me feel like, okay, well, he was fucking with this other person.
You didn't feel like he entertained the situation, basically.
Right.
But let me say this to you, okay? Keke Palmer had a baby. Baby, if I had a baby and my snapback looked like Keke Palmer's, honey, I'm going to be showing my body all over the place. When I finally rid myself of all this extra weight that I got as well, too, honey, you ain't going to be able to stop me from the amount of half-naked pictures I'm going to be putting all on social media. Honey, I'm going to show my ass. I'm going to show my tits. I'm going to give you a little print. I'm going to give you a little bit of everything, honey. Okay? Now, mind you,
shaking the table.
I ain't like Shane now. Follow me on Twitter every now and then. I might do a little post and delete. But I'm just saying, like, if you sexy and you know it, honey, let everything show it. Show everybody how much
you boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over and check up on it? I'm gonna let you work up on it. Put you check up on it. Everybody check up on it. Baby.
Check on me tonight. Now, another thing that Keke Palmer has been in the news lately, there's a viral post that's going around about a Girlfriends reboot. Now, for those of you who don't know who Girlfriends is an old sitcom. It's in the 90s or 2000s.
Girlfriends, yeah, you thick and thin. My girlfriends. I for anything. My girlfriends. Yeah, that was a shit.
Girlfriends was a comedy, I think in either the 90s or the 2000s.
2000s. The first episode came out in like 2000, literally 2000.
Look and make sure, Trey.
It is. I'm sure of it. Trust me, I know. The first episode came out in 2000. It actually might have been September to be exact, because I think I remember it coming out that year of my freshman year. It was 2000, and it might have been September.
Trey, you're right, bitch. It came out in 2000. How did you even remember?
Told you. There's shows that I loved, and Girlfriends was one of them.
It was in 2000.
What month?
2000. Let's look. First episode. It was September 11th.
Boy,
2000. Yeah, you got it.
That would have been I would have won that on like Family Feud or some shit.
You would have got that.
You
would have won the car. But
I would have won that one.
An old sitcom starring Tracee Ellis Ross. Mm-hmm. It was a good show about the lives of four girlfriends, the ups, the downs, things that girlfriends go through. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. When Girlfriends first came out, I really didn't watch it. It wasn't until in the reruns that I actually started watching Girlfriends. But there's a viral post going around.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. You mentioned just Tracee Ellis Ross. You got Persia White, Golden Brooks, and Jill Marie. You got to mention all of them now. You got to mention all of them.
Because I ain't remember them other girls' name. I ain't remember all them other girls' name. I
remember Jill Marie Jones. I remember that Jill Marie Jones. That's Toni Childs. Everybody remember Toni Childs?
No, bitch. I remember the character name, but I just didn't remember their real name. You got Joan, Maya, Lynn, and Toni Childs.
And don't forget about the friend William.
Oh yeah, I did not like it when they made William and Joan go together. I was like, that was so disgusting. But Maya's husband, honey, he was fine. He was fine boots. But there's a viral post going around right now, basically calling for a reboot of the Girlfriends franchise. Now, some people are saying, nah, we don't need a reboot. We just need closure when it comes to the original series. So whether that means reboot it and bring back the original cast, or give us a Girlfriends movie to actually give us the closure that the series deserves. But there's a new school of thought that's basically saying they just need to reboot the whole series and put these people in the actual characters. Joan should be played by Shahidi, which is the girl who played Tracee Ellis Ross's daughter on Blackish, who also plays in Grownish. We got Maya to be played by Keke Palmer. Lynn should be played by Zoe Kravitz, daughter of Denise Huxtable and Lenny Kravitz. Toni Childs should be played by Coco Jones, who is in the reboot now of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who also just won Best New Artist at the BET Awards. So Trey, what do you think should happen?
Nothing against the young ladies who were mentioned in an ideal of being the reboot, but absolutely fucking not. If there's going to be a reboot, there needs to be a reboot of the original cast. If Sex and the City can have a reboot of the original cast, how the hell can't Girlfriends have a reboot of the original cast? And I've been saying this for years. When I say years, Maurice, maybe longer than I've known you, that we need to have a Girlfriends movie. It ain't like they don't get along. There was actually an episode on Blackish where the cast came on from Girlfriends. I don't know if you remember that. I think it might have been the season finale of Blackish. There ain't no beef between the ladies, and they all still look
Not
good.
no more. No more beef anymore.
Well, yeah, the beef was between Tracee and Jill. That was the whole. It's always a beef because you got one person who think I should be queen bitch and another one who is queen bitch. That's kind of like Moesha. When Kim should have thought she should have been a queen bitch and Moesha thought she was the queen. You know, it's always something with these women.
But if you go back to what originally happened with the cast, what had happened was all of the girls decided that they were going to hold out when it came to negotiations. Like, we should be paid more. The show is doing a phenomenal job. So girls, we all going to hold out. And then what allegedly happened is once those individual contract negotiations started, some of the girls decided to, okay, well, I got to think about my family, so I'm not going to hold out. They didn't keep the pact that they made, which then caused Jill Marie, who played Toni Childs, she decided, well, no, I'm going to stick to what we originally said, and allegedly she walked away from the show. This was something that happened on Friends. They were all interlocked and said, we need to be paid this amount of money every episode, and they all held out for it. Unfortunately, that don't always happen with us, and I think we got to do better when it comes to stuff like that.
But to go back to what we were saying, I absolutely believe that the women who are still alive, which of all of them, should come back to the show and reboot the show. Like, we deserve it. And if you don't want to do a show, if you're tired of being on set every week, just give us a movie.
A movie.
Give us a Girlfriends movie.
Even if it's BET plus Tyler Perry, that could be one of the first things that you do when you acquire BET is shoot a Girlfriends movie, put it on BET plus. I'm actually with Trey. I'm kind of leaning towards let's bring the original cast back. Like, these ladies are still in their prime. They're beautiful actresses. But if they did decide to reboot it, I'm actually not mad about the people who they chose in those parts.
No, absolutely not.
Who do you think should play William?
What's his name? Everybody hates Chris.
Really?
Yeah, I want him to play William.
Oh,
his mannerisms are just kind of like William. I can see him playing that. I can see it.
Who do you guys feel should play William if they were to reboot with a whole new cast of the Girlfriends? And do you agree with the casting that they actually said? Shahidi is Joan, Keke Palmer is Maya, Zoe Kravitz is Lynn, Coco Jones as Toni Childs. Comment below and let us know what you guys think who should actually be.
I saw somebody say Coco Jones is actually rebooted out. So let's not make her the reboot queen because she just did Fresh Prince. So.
Listen, I want Coco Jones to have just as many checks as Ryan Seacrest, bitch. Okay, if Ryan Seacrest has 1,000 checks, give Coco Jones 1,000 checks too.
Now, while we talk about reboots, let's talk about a reboot of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maurice, have you heard about the whole thing with NeNe?
So, Lanithia NeNe Leakes was recently interviewed by paparazzi if she would return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Real Housewives of Atlanta is in its 15th season, and the ratings have not been the best. I'm just going to put this out there. No TV show really has a significant amount of ratings like that, because you have so many streaming services. People watch these shows on the go. I don't have cable anymore, so I'm always watching it once it's available on Peacock. People aren't too happy with the current state of the show, the current cast of the show. So NeNe was asked, NeNe, would you return back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? And NeNe said,
I would come back for the fans.
Okay.
Because the fans are the ones that love me. They're the ones that love to see me in that position. And I would do anything for them.
To the question of, does the show need her? NeNe said,
well, I would just say check the ratings.
The question is, Trey, do you think the show need NeNe to come back and reprise her role as the queen of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but also the queen of the Housewives franchise?
I don't think just her presence is needed, honestly. I think that her presence along with others are needed. You already know who I think should get rid of. We've talked about this on multiple occasions, and I've
Say
said
it
what
again.
I
Who did she
said.
get rid of?
Sanya, Marlo,
Mm-hmm.
and make Sheree a friend. Because, I mean, honestly, we can't get rid of Kenya. We cannot get rid of Candy. And Drew has really done great in her development of a housewife. I think she's probably the best one that we've seen from Sanya, from Eva, from Kim. If you think about all the people who we tried, Drew has really developed into a great housewife.
As fake as she is.
She gives us enough solid content that makes us want to be like, girl, Drew, what? What, Drew, girl, what?
Yeah, she give us enough stupid content.
She gives us TV, okay?
You wouldn't even demote Marlo to just a friend? Bitch, not full throttle. I went full throttle on a glass of wine, girl.
So you already know, I think that we should bring back NeNe, and we should also bring back NeNe and Persia are in such a great place. I even saw a post of them talking about NeNe, and Persia commented on it, said she is the franchise.
Who? NeNe is the franchise?
Yeah, that's what Persia and NeNe are a better place. So it would be great to have them both back on the show. They would bring
NeNe
the ratings.
is the franchise. NeNe is the franchise as well too. Even Candy, when Candy was asked recently who she would bring back, because there was a whole drama between Sanya and Candy about who Sanya would say she would love to work with as her dream cast, and Candy said who she would love to work with in her dream cast, which included Kim Zolciak and NeNe. So despite the back and forth between Candy and NeNe through the years, which has always been entertaining in my personal opinion.
It has. So that's why it's going to be good for good TV.
Of course, Candy did not say Phaedra, but I think the show can survive without Phaedra, because Phaedra is going to be on the new season of Married to Medicine. Well, honey, let me tell you what I heard.
Let me pour some more.
Married to Medicine, honey.
The
streets are talking, honey. The Atlanta streets are talking and saying that Miss Quad was holding out. She wanted their big bucks when it came to her, wanting her to come back. Y'all want me to come back to the show? No, y'all gonna have to pay me more money, because not only are you bringing my ex-husband to the show this season, but you also bringing his new wife, and everyone is attending their wedding. Oh, honey, run me my coins, pay me what I'm worth, which they did. But Quad is kept, bitch. I heard that they fired Miss Quad. Miss Quad is not gonna make it to the end of the season. So not only was she late coming back, but bitch, they fired her halfway through the season.
Ooh,
That's what the tea is, honey.
I
don't know how true it is. All of that is alleged.
Allegedly.
That's what I heard. Quad girl, is you fine, girl? Did they fire you, girl?
You still getting a check?
You want to come on the wind up and talk about it?
Come on to the wind up.
Your side of the story, bitch. But
your side of the story.
I'm not opposed to NeNe coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. First of all, she need to check. Whether she want to admit it or not, NeNe could use the money, because it ain't like she acting nowhere else right now. The New Normal got canceled. Ryan Murphy ain't calling her for no other shows. She's not getting picked up on any other shows. So NeNe could use the check. Right. I ain't being shady, but hell, bitch, I could use a check too, or whatever. So, and plus, we miss seeing NeNe on the show. NeNe understands the show. NeNe knows how to get the other girls activated. The other girls know how to get NeNe activated. So I'm here for NeNe coming back, Kim Zolciak coming back. Persia ain't my favorite person, but I'm here for Persia even coming back too. Combined with Candy and Kenya, Cynthia Bailey, and I think a wild card could be Claudia Jordan, along with Drew.
That's 20 people. That's how you got. That's like 8. Usually like 9 people.
No. Oh wait, bitch, I forgot about Sheree. Hold on, wait a minute. Now you said
we can get rid of Sheree.
Go.
Yeah,
I'm not with Sheree.
She can be a friend.
Sheree can come back.
She's friends with Kenya and NeNe. She can be in Kim.
If you bring it back OGs like that, then Sheree has to be there. She has to be there. So you got NeNe, you got Persia, you got Kim. That's one couch. You got Kenya, you got Candy, and you got Sheree. That's another couch. We can have a 7th housewife.
Did you get rid of Drew?
The 7th housewife could be either Drew or Cynthia.
I would prefer Drew.
So you say Drew, make Cynthia a friend, and make Marlo a friend too. 7 housewives and 2 friends. That's a phenomenal cast.
We just put it together. That's it. We just put it together. That's Housewives of Atlanta right there.
Comment below and tell us who you think the Sweet 16 season of The Real Housewives, who the cast should actually be. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Wind Up. Again, make sure that you like this episode. Make sure that you share it on all of your social media platforms. Comment and let us know what y'all think and if y'all agree or not. And we will see you guys on the next episode.